Hello guys, welcome to the Zayam the Movie channel. In this video, we will discuss the storyline of the latest movie from Marvel, entitled Deadpool and Wolverine. This film is the third sequel to the Deadpool film series, where the first Deadpool film was released in 2016, followed by the second film released in 2018. In this movie, Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman played Deadpool and Wolverine, respectively, showing Deadpool being captured by the Time Variance Authority, or TVA, which then forces him to work with Wolverine to save the universe. How exciting is the story? Let's watch the storyline video until the end. But before we get to the storyline, I want to remind you first, guys, if this content contains full spoilers, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the bell. Without further delay, let's go straight to the storyline. The movie opens by showing Wade Wilson, or Deadpool, digging up Logan or Wolverine's grave in his universe, Earth 10005. While talking to Wolverine's skull, Deadpool is suddenly visited by TVA troops.
Come out! Throw out your weapons and come out peacefully.
Deadpool was apparently about to be arrested for committing numerous time travel offenses. Knowing this, Deadpool, of course, did not remain silent and fought the TVA troops. While accompanied by NSYNC's Bye Bye Bye, Deadpool began to defeat the TVA troops one by utilizing Wolverine's skull. During the fight, Deadpool explains why he is being chased by the TVA forces. So in 2018, Deadpool used a time travel device to travel the universe from Earth 10005 to Earth 616. There, he met Happy Hogan and asked to join the Avengers. Unfortunately, Happy rejected the request because he felt Deadpool's desire was only limited to his ego. 6 years later, Deadpool retired as a masked mercenary and worked as a used car salesman. On his birthday, Deadpool received a surprise from his friends, including his ex-girlfriend, Vanessa. In the middle of the event, the TVA troops suddenly came back and immediately arrested Deadpool. Deadpool was then taken to TVA headquarters, where he met someone named Mr. Paradox. At that time, Paradox said that Deadpool had been chosen as the savior of Marvel. And because of that, Deadpool got an offer to move from Earth 10005 to Earth 616. Hearing that, Deadpool, of course, immediately accepted the offer happily. As soon as he was done with his costume and ready to move on, Paradox suddenly said that Deadpool would not be able to return to his timeline, because his timeline had deteriorated due to the deaths of Logan or Wolverine. Therefore, Paradox, as the timeline supervisor, plans to destroy Deadpool's timeline sooner than later. Paradox also claimed that he had created a timeline-destroying device called the Time Reaper. So that's the reason why Deadpool dug up Wolverine's grave at the beginning of the previous movie. Because he thought that if Wolverine was still alive, his world might still be saved. Utilizing Paradox's time pad that he managed to steal, Deadpool began traveling the multiverse to find a Logan variant to save his timeline.
Sorry, you sick fuck!
Get rid of that.
After meeting various Wolverine variants from various timelines, Deadpool finally brought one of the Wolverine variants to Paradox. Unfortunately, Paradox did not accept the Wolverine variant and said that the Wolverine variant brought by Deadpool was the worst Wolverine in the multiverse. Paradox then again asked Deadpool to move immediately, but Deadpool was still not willing to lose his supervision, and also mentioned the people who were in his current timeline. Moreover, he just found out that the Time Reaper program was carried out by Paradox illegally. After arguing, Paradox finally teleported Deadpool and Wolverine forcibly and sent them into the Void. A little information. The Void is a place used by TVA to accommodate outcasts who often damage the timeline. In only a few moments in that place, Deadpool and Wolverine immediately dueled each other. Unexpectedly, Wolverine managed to excel in the duel.
All right. Fuck it. I can fix it! Fix what?
Eventually, the duel was stopped because Deadpool said that he could fix Wolverine's timeline by utilizing TVA. Instead of becoming enemies, the two finally agreed to make peace. After that, they met the Human Torch, or Johnny Storm. Then the three of them were captured by the forces that controlled the Void at this time.
You got this. Sorry, what now?
Behold! Just Queen! Furiosa!
You know where we are. Start talking.
Who would have thought that the army was led by Cassandra Nova, the twin sister of X-Men leader Charles Xavier? Cassandra has apparently wanted to catch Johnny for a long time. So now, once Johnny has been caught, Cassandra does not hesitate to immediately skin Johnny's body using her powers. Cassandra then showed her power to manipulate one's mind. In the middle of the action, Wolverine managed to stab Cassandra's body with his sharp claws. But who would have thought Cassandra was able to regenerate? Not long after, a man-eating black cloud called Elliot approached the place. Cassandra and her troops deliberately left Deadpool and Wolverine to be eaten by Elliot, but they both managed to survive by using a jet. After escaping, Deadpool and Wolverine thought of a way to get out of that place. In the process, they exchanged many stories about life on their respective timelines. On the way, they also met Deadpool variants from other timelines, namely Dogpool and Nicepool. As an old resident, Nicepool told them that there were many Deadpool variants in that place. Nicepool also told them the direction to the border and gave them a car as transportation. On the way, Deadpool and Wolverine argued again after Deadpool said that he might be able to fix Wolverine's timeline with TVA. Knowing that Deadpool's help was still uncertain, Wolverine became upset and said that Deadpool did not deserve to be an Avengers member. As a result of the argument, the two of them became so angry that a fight broke out between them. The two fought it out in the car until finally, both were exhausted and fainted.
Too bad you don't needle dick.
When they woke up, they had been taken to a temple inhabited by several people. Among them are Elektra, Blade, Gambit, and a child named Laura. A little information. Laura is a child who was saved by Wolverine in Deadpool's timeline until he finally died. They are also just like Deadpool and Wolverine, who are trapped in that place. Therefore, Deadpool proposed a partnership to defeat Cassandra so that they could escape the Void. To defeat her, they needed Juggernaut's helmet to block Cassandra's mind-manipulating powers. Initially, Wolverine refused to join the Alliance. That night, Wolverine talked to Laura about his inability to save the X-Men in his timeline. Laura then encouraged Wolverine by telling him about Wolverine's services from her timeline. Who would have thought that Laura's words would change Wolverine's mind and help him get his spirit back? At the same time, Paradox called Cassandra's henchman, Pyro, to ask about the whereabouts of Deadpool and Wolverine. In addition, Paradox apparently secretly allied with Pyro and told him to kill Cassandra, because Paradox felt Cassandra was out of his control. The next day, Deadpool, Wolverine, and the others set off for Cassandra's base. With good cooperation, they managed to break through Cassandra's defenses and kill her men one by one. While the others faced Cassandra's men, Deadpool and Wolverine moved towards Cassandra's place. Unexpectedly, Cassandra was able to defeat both of them at once. Cassandra even entered Wolverine's mind with her powers and saw Wolverine's dark memories of failing to protect his timeline. Cassandra intends to take advantage of Wolverine's weakness to keep him in the void, but fortunately, Deadpool gets his Juggernaut helmet at the right time so he can block Cassandra's power. Who would have thought that the moment was immediately utilized by Pyro to shoot Cassandra according to orders from Paradox earlier? Wolverine persuaded Deadpool to remove the Juggernaut helmet so Cassandra could heal, and instead, Cassandra used Doctor Strange's ring to open a portal for Deadpool and Wolverine to get out of the void. Only then did Cassandra learn that Paradox was the one who ordered Pyro to kill her. Deadpool and Wolverine then arrived on Earth 10005. Upon arrival, they were forbidden by Paradox to enter the TVA. Cassandra came to Paradox, and with her powers, Cassandra found out about the Time Reaper program that Paradox was going to run. From here, Cassandra has an evil plan to use the Time Reaper to eliminate all timelines as revenge for Paradox's betrayal. At the same time, a TVA officer named B-15 learned that something was amiss in the timeline being monitored by Paradox. Cassandra then sent 100 Deadpool variant troops to fight Deadpool and Wolverine to keep them from ruining her plans.
Sorry! Fuck!
Deadpool and Wolverine were then assisted by Dogpool and Nicepool. But unfortunately, Nicepool eventually died because he was used as a shield to protect Deadpool.
Hold your fire!
Life is a mistake.
Deadpool and Wolverine then teamed up to defeat all of Deadpool's variants. However, the unfortunate thing is that they all share the power of regeneration, making it very difficult to defeat them.
For this!
Fortunately, Peter, Deadpool's close friend, came and distracted the other Deadpools, so Deadpool and Wolverine could leave the place. Meanwhile, Cassandra was already preparing to use the timer. Paradox then told Deadpool and Wolverine that, in order to stop the Time Reaper, they would have to connect the device's two power sources to make it explode. This means that one of them must sacrifice their life to stop the Time Reaper in order to save the universe. Long story short, Cassandra began absorbing Time Reaper energy to eliminate all timelines. At the same time, Deadpool and Wolverine argued over who would make the sacrifice. Wolverine felt that he should sacrifice himself, but Deadpool pushed him and sacrificed himself to destroy the Time Reaper. Once inside, Deadpool apparently couldn't connect the two Time Reaper resources by himself until Wolverine came and sacrificed himself along with Deadpool.
You were always wrong, guy.
Man, you can finally.
Thanks to this sacrifice, the two managed to destroy the Time Reaper and kill Cassandra. Afterwards, B-15 arrested Paradox for running the program illegally. Fortunately, Deadpool and Wolverine survived the incident thanks to their cooperation. Deadpool then asked B-15 to return the people in the Void to their respective timelines. After all that happened, Wolverine chose to retire and live a peaceful life in the same timeline as Deadpool. The movie ends with the gathering of Deadpool, Wolverine, Laura, and other friends, and Deadpool and Vanessa's reconciled relationship. So that's it, guys. Here's the whole storyline of the Deadpool and Wolverine movie, released in 2024. Hopefully you enjoyed this storyline. See you in the next storyline. Bye!